Welcome back inside Raptors today. Akil Augustine actually talking Paul Jones, and we're talking because it's been a while since we've done one of these. We're talking the announcement. Scottie Barnes, an NBA All-Star for the first time in his career, year 3. A huge announcement, knowing that the Raptors really fought for this guy. The organization put out a lot of energy around balloting, and this guy's having a crazy year. You think about leading his team in points, rebounds, steals, minutes played, and like he joins a group where I think it's just AD, Kevin Garnett, and Giannis who have ever done that. Jake, you could fact check me on that later if you want to. But let's talk about it. Are we surprised? Is this exactly what needed to happen for this group moving forward? Jonesy, we'll start with you, the elder statesman.
The old guy. Listen,
he said what he said.
He was playing all-star caliber basketball. And the reason he was initially kept off the team was because the team wasn't winning.
Yep.
This is great for him. He's going to go to the All-Star game and be around all the other All-Star players that are part of winning teams. And it's like a CEO's convention. You're going to take something from this guy, or some older All-Star is going to get in your ear and say, "Hey, son, blah blah blah." Like it's going to be great for him, and the Raptors will, kind of bilaterally benefit from that. The thing that Scottie has to remember is, if I'm the All-Star, everybody's looking at me on my team, right? And that's
kind of preluding what we're going to talk about later in the show.
But listen, the NBA, we talk about how hard it is to get the double-double, win and develop, and the Raptors did that for a while. But a lot of times, development is couched in losing, sometimes bad losing, and if you're going to develop, you need to learn from those lessons and really take them to heart, and not change your character. That's the thing. Character, they always say, character is what you do when nobody's looking. Well, in this case, you're the star of the team. People are looking.
The cameras are looking. The fans are looking. Your team's looking.
So,
I think for him, it's probably a big adjustment. So one of the things we love about Scottie Barnes is that he does wear his heart on his sleeve, right?
Yes.
He's out there, he's cheering, he's laughing, he's kissing his teammates. You know how he's feeling exactly. And so that's something that you can't really take out of somebody. That's part of who they are. As somebody who also is like, "Oh, Ashley, are you mad?" It's like, how could you tell? Well, my face told you before I even entered the room. I understand that component of him. But I think he's in a situation now where he wanted this to be his team. Of course, you're an NBA player. You want to be the guy in a lot of situations. But when it actually happens, the responsibilities that come along with that sometimes are different than what you had anticipated. And if it happens sooner than you thought it was going to, maybe you weren't prepared for that. So Pascal's gone. OG's gone. All the people that were supposed to be the leader that he was like fighting and like jostling with to become the guy, they're gone now. It is your turn. So what are you going to do with it? And that is hard sometimes to adapt to as a young guy.
My imaginary Uncle Ben said, "With great power comes great responsibility."
Gorgeous.
Shouts out to
Snap,
Spider-Man
snap,
Across
snap,
the Spider-Verse. I actually finally saw that movie. It was sick.
It's so good.
It was so sick.
I thought it was going to be so bad. Sorry.
But okay.
Anyway.
But back to the fact of the matter, you guys talked about the responsibility of being an all-star, superstar. A little bit of controversy. Scottie leaves the bench a bit early, 20 seconds left on the clock, and then a lot of the writers referencing the fact that there was an incident in the past in Tampa with Pascal, and there was a game suspension. How do the Raptors handle this? I think Darko was asked, but he kind of cagily called out the whole team instead of addressing his guy.
One person,
So how do they move forward with this?
To me, and it's not who Scottie is.
Yeah.
So it's a one-off. So I'm going to let it go, and we're going to talk about it. And I'm going to point those things out. Hey, man, this is your team. Everybody saw you leave the bench early. Like this is what I need from you. This is what the team needs from you. And, what did they say? Build a million bridges. You're an engineer. Drop one plate and you're clumsy, right? Like, so if you're, my dad said that all the time. My dad.
That's what I hadn't heard.
You just said it. You just said it.
The Jonesyisms.
But that's not who Scottie is.
Right.
That's my point, right? Like, because Ashley said he's happy-go-lucky. He loves, and he was frustrated last night. He had
and probably
tough
with
night.
himself.
Yes,
that would be my best guess.
Yes,
is like we lost. We got embarrassed. We were down 30 pretty much the whole game. And I personally, as somebody who's supposed to be relied on to be a change maker and like switch the vibe up, was unable to do so no matter what I did. I had a bad game. I let my team down.
What do you do?
That is more so the
What
situation.
do you do with the whole Scottie situation?
Probably just have a conversation behind closed doors because Darko doesn't seem like the type that Nick was. Nick was very much, if I think that you can take it and maybe if you can't, I am going to put your name out there. I'm going to put you on display and say, hey, listen, I didn't like this. We've seen it with a lot of the stars on the team. Sometimes it didn't lead to the best result. Sometimes they're like, okay, cool, I'm going to respond to this challenge. But that's not Darko's energy, it doesn't seem. Yeah, so he's probably going to just keep it behind closed doors. And to your point, unless it becomes a trend,
and I don't think it will be.
That's it.
I don't think it will be. It's a one-off. You talk to him about it, and away you go.
All right, well, away we go. Let's check in with Scottie Barnes.
I think more when I'm frustrated or emotional, it's more on my part. I had, like 4 turnovers in that first quarter. So, I'm just frustrated, mad at myself, Just got to take care of the ball, and it led to easy, fast break points. Showing emotion, not getting back, and it costs us on our part. So, it's more me being frustrated myself in the way I'm playing, and, it's not really nothing to do with everybody else, it's just more frustrated on my part.
But I guess you kind of recognize that the camera's on you all the time, the whole building's watching you. It's something that you got to be a little bit conscious of, or not?
I guess, the camera's watching me, I guess. Just playing the game and, just trying to win. Not really caring with the cameras, I'm just trying to play to win, help the team win any way possible.
Thanks for watching the Toronto Raptors YouTube channel. Check out our latest video and subscribe for more.
Kane denied, lead pass, here's McDaniels. In a crowd, wide open three.